Alright guys, Papa Pepper back again. Today I'm going to be dealing with this, which is my extension pruner. I picked it up a while ago at Menards. It ran about 25 to 30 bucks. It's got the saw blade on the tip of it, and then it's also got this nice pulley section which can snip right here, which has worked out really good. So overall, it's not a pretty good sized pull to begin with, but then you can also loosen this and extend it from here to get quite a reach on this thing. You know, so that's quite a ways I can go. It's come in handy so far, and a lot of our trees out here, I'm actually going to be pruning in a way where they run up straight for about 15 to 20 feet, and then I kind of leave branches above that. I think it'll strengthen the trunk. It'll make it better for lumber later if we do cut them down. It'll still provide shade, but also a good line of visibility underneath and more room for things to grow. So the problem is, I was cutting down something recently, and right here, I got out of the way of the branch, but this didn't. So it's got a big crack right here in this fiberglass handle. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see it or not. Yeah, right there. Big crack in the fiberglass handle. Now, a couple options. One, go spend 30 more bucks, buy a new one. That's not what I want to do. Second option is to find a replacement for this. And there's three ways I could do that. Number one, I could find something that'll fit on the outside of it. Number two, I could find something that'll fit on the inside of it. And number three, I could just find an actual replacement. Since this is fiberglass, that'd be a little bit difficult. But what I did is I ran out to Menards the other day, checked out if I could have a replacement. PVC was the best option I had at the time. Obviously, PVC is not going to be as sturdy as this. So since it's also an odd size, a couple ideas came up. I didn't want to exactly replace it with something that wouldn't be as strong. If I put something on the outside of it, as opposed to on the inside of it, the outside of it would weigh more, just because it's more material. Now I could have slid a PVC pipe over the top of this, or even just had a section of it, but I decided to get something to go on the inside. So for about $3, I picked up this 8-foot section of PVC, which will fit on the inside. Now, as you guys notice, this is collapsible. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take the end of it off, put it on this end, simply cut a section of it about 2 feet long off of this, drop it down in the end of there, and then by having it upside down, this will still be able to head in. It just won't be able to head in as long because this will be blocking it at the bottom of it. So since this was between $2 and $3, you know, I'm able to spend about 1/10 of the overall price of buying a new one just to get it back up and running. And then I'll have some of this available for later too. So the 3/4 inch PVC fits in there really good. I'll see if I can't switch that around, and we'll see what happens. So for some of you, you might be wondering what's the big deal. Well, the big deal is that this is not normally the way I would have operated years ago. Years ago, I would have went out and dropped another 30 bucks, trashed this one, and you know, wasted the money to get a new one. These days, I'm learning, still in the process, but I'm learning how to kind of deal with my own issues, figure out reasonable solutions, and a lot of it is brand new. I don't have a lot of experience with some of the stuff, but I'm enjoying problem solving, thinking, contemplating. So at the moment with this guy, I can glue this back in. It was glued in before. Maybe just even stick a little bit of a, you know, some sort of adhesive in there of some sort. And I can glue that little pipe section in too. The brake is now down here on the handle because I think it is fiberglass. I'll probably wrap it just so I don't get it stuck in my skin. It's little fiberglass slivers. But now the compromise point's down here and it's reinforced. I can still put this other guy back in here. It just won't collapse all the way. It'll be, you know, about 2 feet from where it was before. So I slide it all the way in. Oops, I just knocked it out. Yeah, I'm gonna need to glue that in. There we go. So this will be how far it sticks out at its shortest. And for me, that's not a big deal. I've got enough stuff to trim down here and solve my own problem like that for a couple minutes and $2 or $3, and then have this all be extra resource because I really only used, you know, 50 cents worth of solution there. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna make sure this guy still works pretty good. I'll get some glue in the bottom of there, and just figured, you know, if you guys break anything like this, don't go just buy a new one. Figure out something, couple bucks, couple cents, couple quarters. You should be able to get back up and running on your own, and just be creative. All right, I'm gonna get back to pruning. Guess it works. All right, guys, I'll check you later. Pop out. As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.